Now we're going to talk about metamorphic rocks. How are metamorphic rocks formed? They form deep in the crust. Pressure and heat change these types of rocks. As you can see in this picture, pressure of other rocks on top push down, and the heat from the lower crust and upper mantle help to form metamorphic rocks. Heat and pressure. The rocks become more malleable and can bend and fold. Something that's malleable that you use in everyday life could be aluminum foil. You know, you can mold and shape it into different positions. So in this diagram, you see sedimentary rocks under pressure, and as the pressure becomes increased and heat is also involved, the rocks now have these curved lines showing you that they are malleable and can move in different directions. Formation of metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks have what we call parent rocks, the rocks that were squished to make the new rock. It may just be one rock, or it could be multiple rocks. So whatever rock is being pressed into another could combine and form a new rock. For example, sandstone, if it forms a metamorphic rock with quartz, becomes a new rock called quartzite. And you can see the combination there. Sandstone has these little grains of sand we know of as a sedimentary rock, forms with quartz, which is an igneous rock, forms a brand new rock, which is now a metamorphic rock, quartzite. And you can still see some of those clear crystals. You can still see some of the grains of sandstone. Metamorphic rock forms in two ways. First way is called contact metamorphism. Second way is called regional metamorphism. Regional metamorphism involves stress, heat, and pressure, while contact metamorphism is just about heat and kind of two rocks melting together. Contact metamorphism. When metamorphic rock forms due to magma coming into contact with existing rock. So if it sort of gets right into the magma, as you see in this diagram, and melts and sort of becomes magma or becomes melted in with another rock, it's called contact metamorphism. It comes right into contact with the heat, in this case the magma. Regional metamorphism is when large areas of rock turn into metamorphic rock together at the same time. In the example you see in this diagram, it's talking about convergence of plates that causes uplift, deformation, and in turn regional metamorphism. So it's almost as if, because these giant plates and pieces of crust are forming and like moving and pressurizing together, it can cause uplift of, in this case, in this diagram, of a mountain or a mountain range. So regional metamorphism involves a giant rock or even giant tectonic plates converging together or moving close together. Changes in temperature and pressure and reaction with chemicals can rearrange the minerals in a rock or even form new minerals. So you can see in this diagram, there's lots of curved lines, waviness, and now they're all combining together to form something new. Foliation. This is a characteristic of metamorphic rocks. Foliated rocks contain parallel layers of flat and elongated minerals. So those stripes or those layers that are visible in sort of these parallel looking lines, that is called foliation. Foliated metamorphic rock examples. So here you have gneiss, slate, and schist. And you can see here that they have these layers and they're different colors because there's two different types of rocks and minerals combining together for gneiss. For slate, it has these different layers that you could actually sort of sometimes even peel off. And same with schist. It has, looking towards the bottom of this picture, you can see the different types of layers. And this one also has like a flaky, glittery surface as well. We also have non-foliation or non-foliated rocks. And these have mineral grains with random interlocking texture. So they don't have the lines that you see in a foliated metamorphic rock. Examples of this are quartzite, which we saw earlier, amphibolite, and marble. So they have random grains, not lines. So looking at the amphibolite, for example, it's basically speckled black and white. No lines here. Okay, we're going to our diagrams and our packet. So please turn to your metamorphic rock page, and these are your examples. We're starting with number 11. Continuing on from our previous examples in sedimentary rock. So number 11, we're starting off with slate. So please write a diagram or a description or drawing for slate and tell if it's foliated or non-foliated. Number 12, marble. Number 13, quartzite. Number 14, gneiss. Number 15, schist. Number 16, garnet schist. Garnet some of you may have heard of before because it's a birthstone. Okay, don't forget to do your drawings and tell if your rocks examples are foliated and non-foliated.